Microsoft and Apple, the biggest rival in history of manufacturing personal computer. For the past couple of years, both companies are manufacturing powerful, portable, and compact devices. However, with Windows 10's compatibility with tablet PC, Microsoft is trying to move towards devices that can be used in multiple scenarios. With their Surface Pro series, Microsoft is offering tablet PC that can also be used as a laptop, and the Surface Book 2 is a powerful laptop that can be used as tablet as well. While Apple have also been producing compact and powerful devices, which is their MacBook series and iPad, although they have always suffered with their iPad due to its limitation in its software. Anyways, Apple always holds up an event in October. And in this year's event, the rumor has it that they're going to introduce a newly designed 16-inch MacBook Pro. But they could launch any new redesigned device in that event. While Microsoft has also sent out invitation for October 2nd, exactly a year after the company's last major Surface hardware launch. When it comes to portable and compact devices like the Surface Pro and iPad Pro, the Surface Pro will always be ahead. Even though Apple promoted their iPad as a computing device for so long, the iPad couldn't keep that promise before. iPad was a product that didn't really fall into any category. It was bigger in size, yet a compact device. But when it comes to actual productivity or performance, the device seriously lagged behind. It was mostly because of the OS. iPad ran on iOS, which botched the performance of the device by a whole lot. And while Microsoft Surface Pro wasn't as compact as iPad, but when it comes to performance, iPad was losing its position gradually to the Surface Pro. And to change that situation, Apple revamped their OS for the iPad. The new iPad OS is a better solution to the previous OS as it is not limiting like the previous iOS and offers better multitasking and computing feature. However, when it comes to actual computing on a handheld device, Surface will surely be ahead here, unless Apple turns their iPad OS into a more robust and powerful OS. As we're approaching towards the release date for the new Surface Pro 7, we are beginning to see all sorts of patents for the new Surface Pro coming out of the woodwork, which might change the way for how we use Microsoft's solution to laptop alternative. The new Surface Pro 7 is rumored to be powered by either Intel's Ice Lake processor or new ARM processor from Qualcomm. Back at CES 2019, Intel unveiled their 10nm Ice Lake processor for laptops. Although there is not much information about the processor's performance out in the world, however, smaller manufacturing process should increase performance and efficiency. While there are also rumors floating around about a Surface Pro device prototype powered by ARM processor. One of the major drawbacks about the ARM-powered processor is their performance, which might get turned around with Snapdragon's latest HCX processor. The HCX processor is specially created to power Windows running devices, which requires more power to deliver better performance. Anyways, it is doubtful that the top-end Surface Pro 7 would be powered by ARM chips. Nonetheless, there is a higher possibility of an entry-level Surface Pro 7 with ARM chip. The new Surface Pro 7 is also rumored to bring brand new USB-C magnetic surface charger, which could possibly include Thunderbolt compatibility according to patent filing. The type cover of the Surface is one of the best tablet keyboard accessories in the market. It is extraordinarily responsive, made with sturdy, durable materials. However, there are very little improvements since 2017, and if rumors to be believed, then Microsoft could go for thinner type cover to reduce the device's footprint. And with every device getting thinner and thinner bezels, it's high time that Surface Pro 7 embraced that trend as well. With minimum amount of bezel, the device will look more gorgeous. While on September 11th, Apple had an event where they have introduced new iPhone models, Apple Watch, and a new iPad. This iPad features a 10.2-inch Retina display, Apple Pencil and Smart Keyboard support, and iPad OS for powerful multitasking and creative capabilities. This new iPad is designed to run the new iPad OS, which offers new ways of multitasking and tries to replace a full laptop, while taking on Surface devices on the race to compact and portable computing device. But how it would actually perform as a productivity device is yet to be seen. Apple is also rumored to launch another MacBook Pro laptop this year. The new model could be a 16-inch MacBook Pro into its family of laptops and is expected to replace the current 15.4-inch MacBook Pro. This new model is supposedly going to have the largest screen of any MacBook Pro since Apple discontinued the 17-inch model back in 2012. Although the features about the new 16-inch model is scarce and mostly hearsay rather than fact, it could feature LCD panel instead of OLED. Screen resolution is rumored to be 3072 x 1920, making it slightly sharper than the current Retina display. Along with that, the display will have thinner bezels to accommodate a larger 16-inch display in the same sized chassis as the current 15.4-inch model. Other features may include an improved keyboard, a better touch bar or no touch bar at all, and Face ID. While Apple is getting ready to do all that, Microsoft is also likely to release new Surface Book 3 in their October event. Surface Book is their full-fledged 2-in-1 laptop with detachable design, allowing the users to use powerful device as a tablet PC. The Surface Book 2 has been overshadowed by the Surface Pro 6 and Surface Laptop 2 as Microsoft didn't update its most powerful 2-in-1 in 2018. Anyways, the new Surface Book 3 is rumored to be powered by either Intel's 14nm Whiskey Lake processor or much faster 10nm Ice Lake processor if Microsoft decides to ship the device towards the end of next year. Surface Book 2 came with NVIDIA GTX 10 series graphics on their 13.5 and 15-inch devices. Meanwhile, NVIDIA has debuted their next-gen higher-end RTX 20 series and affordable GTX 16 series GPUs with Turing architecture. So it's possible for Surface Book 3 to shift with newer NVIDIA GPUs. The new Surface Book could improve its display resolution and should support 4K resolution with slimmer bezel. Along with that, the Surface Book 2 has the highest possibility to incorporate Thunderbolt 3 via USB-C magnetic connector. Surface Pen is also getting enhancements as well. Patent reports also show that the touchscreen will sense where the pen is about to touch and enhance sensitivity to that area. So that was everything we know so far about all the things Microsoft and Apple is going to bring this year. Apple was always the leader when it comes to best performing all-rounder device. However, Microsoft is becoming more and more strong in this segment with their amazing Surface device lineup. Microsoft is also shifting their strategy towards building an ecosystem that works across multiple platforms. And as Microsoft is turning into a stronger competitor in this segment, Apple is not going to give up their spot that easily. With the devices they already released in this year and the devices that are rumored to come out in the future from both companies becomes true, then there isn't going to be much room left between the devices from both companies. So, who will become the ultimate champion in manufacturing powerful computing devices? Well, this will depend mostly on consumers. For example, if a consumer is heavily dependent on an ecosystem by Apple, then they will hardly ever make a switch to a Surface device, as it will create disturbance in their workflow. While an Android user will most likely to choose Microsoft device and services due to Microsoft's ability to maintain flow of work with the Android ecosystem. So it is remained to be seen who is going to be ultimate winner here. If you like this video, then hit like and share with your friends. Comment below to let us know your thoughts, and if you want to see more videos like this, then hit like and subscribe.